I'm Roxanne Joseph, and I'm originally from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I remember seeing Sandra McKechnie singing regularly on breakfast television and 100 Huntley Street in the late 90s. As a performer turned public speaker, being front and center in a room full of people comes naturally to her. She has a knack for putting people at ease and manages to comfortably engage audiences with her unique style. Double consciousness is the culmination of years of Sandra McKechnie's personal research and exploration of what it means to be a person of African descent, navigating through our Western world's Eurocentric culture, being seen as a black person. Sandra delves into the pathology behind and underneath systemic racism by examining the strategies used to intentionally oppress and economically castrate black people. She gets into the politics by illustrating how it was done and is still being held effectively in place to this day. Double consciousness is a presentation that ideally should be seen by someone like Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to better understand why wearing blackface makeup is offensive. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau comes from a privileged background as Canadian political royalty, but he's also reaped the benefits from white privilege. We're in the International Decade for People of African Descent, which is 2015 to 2024, as declared by the United Nations. However, this was only announced in 2018 in the House of Commons because it was off of the Canadian government's radar, and it was brought to their attention by the United Church of Canada. The Double Consciousness presentation is an introduction for anyone interested in knowing the truth about why black people have been labeled as such and the adverse effects the African Holocaust has had on the world. The ongoing deception and everyday assaults on the psyches of people of African descent is pathological and psychotic. The correct terminology for this trauma is called the maafa, which is a Kiswahili term for disaster, calamity, terrible occurrence, or great tragedy. The enslavement of people of African descent corrupted and stripped both the enslaved and all those who benefited and continue to benefit from the atrocities of their humanity. Double consciousness will be an eye-opener for anyone who has strictly relied on public school textbooks and the mainstream media to inform them.